Kraft, Power,
I don't like racism. I myself am Polish, and I was with black girls, with Asian girls, and just be survive against racism. I don't like it.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to start off this video with letting you know this right here, us currently talking, this is a re-record of my intro because I was watching back my footage and I realized how drastically throughout this video the lighting is going to change. So I'm here to say so sorry. I'm literally just a girl. I can't do everything and I can't control the sun. So this video was requested by my sister like 1,000 years ago. She actually keeps up with Jeremy Fragrance and she had told me to look into him. And the moment I did, I was like, okay, this is somebody I'm gonna want to keep tabs on. So I was like, I'll do a deep dive on this old boy and then I can refer back to it if people need additional context. Y'all didn't ask that. Y'all didn't ask for any of this, but there you go. We will get started now. So sorry again about the lighting. Please don't sue me. Thank you. If you've never heard of Jeremy Fragrance, congratulations. You've been living a peaceful life, free from the chaos of one of the weirdest men on the internet. But today, I'm here to ruin that for you. Jeremy Fragrance is a self-proclaimed fragrance icon and the top cologne influencer in the world. And today, I would like to paint his full picture for you. He's a narcissistic, manic German man who somehow turns every video of his into some kind of like chaotic performance piece. One minute he's literally fumigating his house. The next, he's sniffing strangers, including children's necks, when they ask him to guess their fragrance, but still. Oh, also he wears like an all white outfit, all white, all every day. Before he became known as Jeremy Fragrance, he was known by other names. Daniel Straczynski, then became Daniel Schutz after his mom remarried. And then he cycled through not one, but two stage names, Jeremy Williams and finally Jeremy Fragrance. Jeremy Williams was a choice partly because he liked the way it would sound when people cheer for him.
Also, I was visualizing something like people screaming, Jeremy.
Jeremy grew up in Oldenburg, Germany, a quaint little town that seems far too normal to have produced a person like this. All that is known about his upbringing is that his dad wasn't the nicest, and then skip forward to around the age of 10, his brother actually got hit while he was working in a bar, and that caused Jeremy and his brother to start taking martial arts to learn how to defend themselves.
I did that martial arts thing until I was about 16 years old. Then I started to learn how to dance.
Jeremy's first brush with fame actually came in the early days of YouTube. He started a channel in 2005, like right when the platform launched. And all he was doing was like posting dance videos. And because there was like no competition back then, his channel blew up. Unfortunately, his rise was cut short when all of like the music companies came around and started to just copyright strike everyone to hell. And because he was mainly dancing to like top 40 music, Michael Jackson music, yeah, his channel got deleted like immediately. But this wasn't the end. From those dance videos, he actually got scouted for a German boy band called Part 6. He also picked up some acting gigs, like he had a small role on this German TV show called Judge Holt or something, but like his stint in daytime TV is barely documented. Like he's not even listed as a cast member on IMDb. But luckily, we do have this video of him dancing with his boy band. That's Jeremy in the middle. I like to look in the background of these people having to watch the show from behind these trees and bushes. The way they have this set up is crazy. But not satisfied with the boy band fame, Jeremy ended up then doing his own solo music. He had the look, the hair, and the body, and the hair. And the dancing, of course. Between his role in the boy band and his solo work, it seems that he became pretty famous in Germany.
Verträumter Blick, durchtrainierter Körper. Jeremy Williams aus Bonn ist ein Frauentyp. Sein Traum, eine große Karriere im Showbiz. Rainer Franken über das Next Top Model aus Germany.
Mit 16 war er schon Kung-Fu-Trainer, später mit einer Boyband.
Man muss natürlich schon bei mir ein bisschen aufpassen, dass ich nicht nur auf meinen Körper reduziert werde, dass die Leute nicht nur denken.
It was like making appearances.
Also, das ist in Paris von Jay-Z und Kanye West.
Performing on stage. Like the whole thing. But despite his efforts, the pop star thing didn't really stick. And then Jeremy ended up in like major debt, and the reasons for that are still unclear. He just happened to say that in one of his videos.
This whole boy band thing was a big mess in terms of, well, it sucked. I got into the gay community. I liked the attention, but I was not gay, and I still don't consider myself gay, but I had a lot of experience, and actually I do like the gay community. But it was a bit of a tragedy, and I did things that I did not like. Fast forward, I got bankrupt, people tried to do that with me, tried to do that. Bad stuff happened, but no life and death situation.
But this is when he pivoted to fragrances.
When it got very serious I was an entrepreneur, I was financially broke, and the fragrance journey helped me to get out of this situation after I noticed, wow, I can make a lot of money with this stuff, because I was creating my own fantasy world while being totally fucked financially and thinking, how can I get out of this?
His first fragrance videos were like immediately popular.
Hello, this is Jeremy, and this is a fragrance review.
And the winner of the Fragrance Foundation Award for Consumer Choice Vlog is Jeremy Fragrance. 5 reasons to wear fragrances.
The internet makes everything possible. I just made a video starting out talking about fragrances. Back in the days, I just wanted to see how to be more attractive, how to style my hair. I got into fragrances, and then the views came, the subscribers came, and then this is now my full-time job. This is my journey. This is my lifetime thing. And now I'm in New York getting this thing. Whoa! I'm making a video for my vlog right now up there.
Okay, I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I think because like unlike other fragrance influencers, Jeremy wasn't like necessarily worried about talking about the notes of a fragrance. He wasn't like boring people with like the technical details of like notes of cedarwood or like a hint of bergamot. Fragrances were described as like sexy or fresh.
Sexy pucker up on 1 million. Again, how should I describe it? It's a blood orange, super juicy, and at the same time, super masculine. I'm the number one, I'm the best. I am Jeremy Fragrance.
Should you have this in 2023, Versace Eros?
I like it, but there are better fragrances than Versace Eros. It's sweet, it's sexy, it's fantastic, and it's pretty cheap. But my suggestion would be rather have this guy right here. This is better. Jean Paul Gaultier, ultra male, sexier, sweeter. Yeah, this is better.
Ultra sexy, mega compliment getter, mainly available in Germany. It's called Tiger the Dark Side. Then the name actually sucks like shit because we don't like the dark side, but the fragrance smells great.
And he created content like top 10 fragrances for teenagers.
Top 10 teenager fragrances for men. Versace Pour Homme, sexy fragrance, fresh and clean, super sexy. Number 9 spot, Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct, has a melon note, doesn't last long but is super sexy. Spice Bomb Extreme, a gorgeous spicy fragrance for men, coated with a gorgeous sweet vanilla note. Versace Dylan Blue, this one is the all season, all occasion, wear it to any outfit, to any season. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, this one smells like Invictus Aqua 2016, which is not available anymore, also a very cheap one. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, perfect for clubbing, very sexy for clubbing. Armani Code Colonia, smells like a fresh version from the Armani Code. Dior Sauvage, of course, and the number 1 teenager fragrance, the party boy Versace Eros.
He'd even take his antics into the real world. Like, he made videos where he would just straight up walk up to women and ask them, like, what kind of fragrances do you like on men? His audience, which is like mainly made up of 16 to 26-year-olds, they were either watching his content for like literal advice on what kind of colognes to wear if they want to attract a woman or get compliments from a woman. And then the other half of his audience was watching because Jeremy is like a living meme. In 2018, Jeremy launched a Kickstarter campaign to fund his own fragrance line, Fragrance One.
What's up, Kickstarter community? Jeremy here, and I'm the crazy German perfume influencer that makes one-handed push-ups and that has just created his first fragrance ever. And this fragrance juice will change the fragrance world.
The campaign was a major success. It raised like a crazy amount of money, and his first release, Office for Men, was officially launched right after the Kickstarter campaign ended. This fragrance is like crazy expensive, but it sold well. I think people wanted to know if, like, one, he knew what he was talking about and could create a cologne that smelled nice. I would have bought one for this video to tell you if it smells nice or not, but I'm poor, so maybe in the future. This part of his story is kind of crucial because the decisions he made with both the Kickstarter and the fragrance line will later tie into challenges and controversies surrounding his career, but more on that later. So around the same time, Jeremy started to shift his attention over to TikTok. Jeremy's TikTok content is, it's a lot. He's known for producing like this chaotic mix of videos, including how-to guides for applying fragrance.
How to apply fragrance. You do 5 sprays, 1 behind each ear, 1 in front of your neck each time, that's 4, and 1 on the back of your neck. Because if you walk around, you have a nice scent trail behind you. That's how to apply a fragrance, guys. If you want to do more than 5, meaning 7, I suggest you spray on your shoulders, like here. Bam, bam.
Dancing clips. Fan interactions.
Dude, are you Jeremy Fragrance? Yes, I am. I'm ready for a picture.
What is a sexy fragrance? I smell it. I smell it. But tell me your fragrance.
Date for men.
Fuck, it's Date for Men. I didn't recognize my own fragrance. I was thinking, what is it? What is it? He wears my fragrance, man.
Best fragrance in the world.
And then like truly bizarre moments where he just straight up sprays full cologne bottles in his house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that was just about 50 cents. Man, if I spray this guy right here, that costs 5 times more, much more expensive. Buy Nautica Voyage, great one.
60,
Golden
right?
Rollers.
62, I think.
Red Ferrari, Jeremy
62
fragrance.
sprays. But
And he'll do that until the bottles are empty. If there's one thing you can count on, it's that Jeremy is always gonna bring like the maximum intensity.
This is my favorite top note. Oh, this is so good, guys. I love this top note. It's grapefruit.
let's analyze the smell of toothpaste. So, oh, man, this smells good. I didn't eat since about 30 hours. And toothpaste has sweetener in it. So this is not just mint. This stuff, toothpaste, is loaded with sweeteners, also artificial sweeteners, so watch out.
Some would say even too much intensity to like the literal smallest topic. His how-to videos are like particularly infamous, mostly because they're like wildly contradictory. One day he's telling his audience that Dior Sauvage is like the best fragrance in the world.
Dior Sauvage Elixir. These 10 are the 10 best in 10 different categories.
And then the next he's saying that it doesn't perform well.
Hey guys, I suggest you to replace Dior Sauvage.
Should you buy this in 2023? No.
My personal favorite of his videos is when he's insisting that each spray will somehow go one specific direction.
How to apply fragrance. You do 5 sprays, man. 1 behind each ear. Because, yeah, this is good. You give a woman a left kiss or right kiss. She smells you. She thinks, this man is like fresh out of the shower. He takes care of himself. He can take care of my children because he can take care of himself and his body hygiene. That's what you're symbolizing with a fresh fragrance. That's why I generally suggest fresh fragrances. Then you do on front of your collar right here. Bam, bam. Not on your skin, but here. Longer lasting than on your skin. And lastly, on the back of your neck, because if you walk around, you have this nice scent trail behind you.
How to apply fragrance in the summer? You can also spray here. 1, 2. These are pulse points. This is where the blood is flowing very fast. Not here, not here. Here, it's a pulse point.
How to apply fragrance? You do 10 sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Behind the ears. If you give a left kiss or right kiss, the person smells you. On the clothes and here on the front is a better fragrance carrier than your skin. And on the back of your neck to have a nice scent trail behind you. Fragrance trail behind you. Ajmal number 3, my fragrance of the day.
Like, brother, at this point, you've just created this like swirling cloud of fumes around your entire head. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. There's a reoccurring joke in his comment section that he is always on like some kind of substance, specifically Coca-Cola.
I do have different vibes. Sometimes I'm like on drugs, sometimes I'm super normal.
And people will comment on each video how many lines of Coca-Cola they think that he did for that video. In my opinion, I think to a certain extent people aren't exaggerating when they say stuff like that. I think there's definitely many moments where he acts like he may be on something, but he has more of a sense of humor than people will give him credit for. Another hallmark of his TikTok presence is his obsession with filming fan interactions. Whether they're asking him to guess their fragrance or like just saying hello and asking for a picture, he will capture it all on camera. And as we'll discuss later, these moments are often more uncomfortable than they're not. Usually these are normal moments. A photo, like a smile, maybe even like a quick conversation that Jeremy will walk away from mid-sentence. But of course with Jeremy, nothing can be normal. His interactions with fans tend to land somewhere between charming and like just straight up strange behavior, but let's start with the normal stuff. To give Jeremy some credit, I do like that he is always willing to stop and greet fans and take a picture with them. There's a small chance that he does that because it feels like his narcissistic tendencies just a little bit. Because like every time that a fan approaches him, he pulls out his phone because he's like, I have to record this entire interaction.
Sorry, can I just get a picture with you? I'm not even wearing a fragrance right now, but oh my god.
She asked about Jeremy Fragrance and she wants to shake my hand. What do you say? Was sagst du?
Are you Jeremy Fragrance?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
Do you want to do a picture?
Yes.
Why?
White socks just like me. Do you have a good fragrance?
Yes.
Which?
I think it's, I don't have it on me right now. I think it's Paul Cartier Cool Water.
You don't want a picture with me?
Sure.
Oh, you do want to do a picture.
Very attractive woman. Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
So, what fragrance do you wear? Just female musk. You are freshly showered.
Yes.
I'm your favorite.
Bro, what's your favorite fragrance, bro?
Am I cool?
Ja.
Oh, sorry. Dein Gesicht.
Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mal.
Genau.
Okay.
Danke dir.
Good. What fragrance do you normally wear?
Don't know too much about fragrance, but it is good. And listen 1 minute, I have to tell you, I see your aura, you very blessed guy. But I see.
What fragrance do you normally wear?
Me, I normally wear Dolce & Gabbana light blue.
Come. Give me your phone, I make a picture of us.
Dogs.
You the man! Wow. Check your fragrance.
Okay.
Smells like Dolce & Gabbana light blue for women. It's your picture. The best looking guys in my social media. Smells just natural, like running around, male body musk type of stuff. Is it okay that I smell you real quick?
Yeah, I mean,
You don't have a fragrance on.
A lot of his fan interactions are either them just like saying hi and taking a picture, or they're asking him to guess like whatever fragrance that they're wearing. Now, I went through like pretty much every TikTok he has ever posted, and I saw this like recurring theme that he gets really happy when he guesses somebody's fragrance correctly, but when he guesses wrong, that's a different story. He doesn't just shrug it off. Like, he gets visibly upset. The mood shifts entirely. It's so funny because of like how dramatic he is. Like, please, it's just perfume. We're gonna survive, I promise. And then there's the way he reacts when women mention that their boyfriends are fans of his.
Okay. You actually met my boyfriend a few weeks ago. He was the one wearing Bleu de Chanel.
Okay. Nice.
It was so nice
well,
to meet
have
you.
a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye. He was wearing Bleu de Chanel. It's a nice boyfriend fragrance.
Charlotte. He's watching the videos.
Your boyfriend loves me?
Yeah.
Another one of those. Let's do a picture.
My boyfriend loves your videos. Is it possible I can get a picture with you?
Of course. You just heard it. Another one of those. Her boyfriend loves my videos. Is he here?
Loves them. He's not here, unfortunately. But what's it called? Could I maybe take a selfie with you?
Of course, let's do it.
Oh my god, sorry. This is the greatest thing ever.
I smelled your red hair. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You would think this is harmless. Most people would just go, okay, cool. And here's the thing. These fans are often very young.
What's good?
Hey, I saw some teenagers. I saw a crowd of teenagers and I approached them. Wow. Can you all grab my hand? Yeah, nice. That's funny. Now, I actually was driving with my bicycle because I stay here, and I saw you, and I decided to take a quick walk and wanted to check if you guys know me. That's okay. Let me do a picture of us.
Okay, ready? Oh my god.
I smell a wave of suntan lotion, freshly washed teeth, like with mint and stuff like that. Very nice.
And this isn't just a one-time thing. There are plenty of examples of him getting up close to a group of teenagers, and it's hard to watch without cringing, honestly.
Wow. I see attractive women and suddenly they want to do a picture with me. Can you give me a phone of yours? Okay.
Out of the street.
Any fragrances that you get compliments with when you wear them?
Bare vanilla from
Show me.
Victoria's.
Are you wearing it right now? Yes. It smells sweet. Okay, have a good day. Should smell her. It smells very good, but I can't guess it at the moment. What is it?
I'm wearing the pink Sol de Janeiro spray.
Ah, Sol de Janeiro. I like this brand. Well, I'm ready for a picture with them.
Also, I have a question.
Attractive women approaching me. Impressive.
Beyond the younger fans, Jeremy's interactions with women tend to be a lot. It's almost like he's trying to embody some version of masculinity that's like half movie character and half loser virgin. Whatever he's trying to do, it doesn't land. Not for me, not for a lot of people. And honestly, the longer Jeremy has been on TikTok, the weirder he has become about women. Like, for a moment, I'm so serious, genuinely thought that this man could be a virgin. This is before I knew anything about his backstory.
Okay, what is the fragrance that you're wearing? Nothing, right?
Yes, right.
Why?
I forgot.
Still a very attractive woman.
Thank
wow.
you very much.
Excuse me, you like the fragrance?
Yeah, I couldn't help. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, you smell really great.
Oh my god, that's like a movie. Wow. So you are these typical stunning woman, they call it in America.
Can we buy you
Nice to meet you.
Can we buy you a drink?
Well, I don't know yet.
We're going. You don't know yet.
You possibly later we see us again. Bye.
But then I found out, surprise, surprise, he's been sued before for SA.
Okay, so that was the chapter. Before that, I had the boy band gay chapter.
More on that later. So what gives? I don't know. I think honestly, if he wasn't physically attractive and had an accent, I think that he would like generally have zero rizz at all. And this summer, Jeremy hit a new level of psychopathy. He posted a video announcing that he had created an email for women to apply to be his girlfriend.
I'm looking for a girlfriend. You must be Christian and you must be under 32. I was thinking 35, but let's say under 32. And I've created a specific email called girlfriend@jeremyfragrance.com. So this is a serious inquiry from my side. I'm interested in a girlfriend. You must be Christian and you must be under 32 years old. It's girlfriend@jeremyfragrance.com.
That is correct. He wants women to apply to date him.
The woman that is currently filming me is a representation of a woman that is better than about 30,000 women that applied to me in a girlfriend thing. So let me analyze her. Okay, she's young, but that fades.
What I want is, what I need is to find somebody. I want a girlfriend, baby, and marry her. Christian, I love it. I'm still searching for a girlfriend. Nice.
According to him, she must be under the age of 32, Christian, and then, as he later added on, a virgin.
You're so flirty, just seeing your text makes me, if I can say so, erected. It's flirty, and I imagine you, with just how you look, responding to me, I like that very much. I'd say. I don't know if I told you already, but I didn't meet any of the girls yet from this social media girlfriend search, because if I would meet them, including you, I would 100% kiss. And so, because I'm such a popular guy, I don't do that so fast.
And is it possible at your age that you're still a virgin, Maria? And if not, is... Hey, pretty woman with the
intense teeth, I have a question to you, which I think I know the answer to. And if not, the answer is that is also okay. I write it to you and you can write me back. Is it possible that you are still a virgin?
It's wild, it's outdated, and it's weird.
That's why I'm looking for a Christian, young, 100% committed, feminine woman to me. I'm Jeremy Fragrance, the #1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
Around the same time that Jeremy launched his girlfriend search, he started leaning pretty heavily into posting Christian content.
Jesus Christ is God, in case you didn't know that.
Suddenly, his TikTok and Instagram feeds were flooded with pictures and videos of him at church.
And I love it, man. This is so great, guys.
So I'm in a church right now, and it's so quiet.
Standing in front of images of Jesus. Or receiving communion. This is also when he started using his infamous catchphrase,
I'm the #1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
The #1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus. While all of this is happening, he started posting these bizarre, overly sexual videos of this off-screen woman. Naturally, people assumed he had found his virgin bride, but then the woman in the videos kept changing. She was blonde, and then she was brunette, and then she was just legs. It became clear that this is obviously not the same person every time. If I'm not mistaken, I think he tried to say at one point that this was one of the women that had applied to be his girlfriend, but I think he's full of shit because I'm pretty sure these were just fans of his that were willing to be in the videos. Now, we're going to talk about Jeremy's downfall. There's a lot to unpack here. Around 2022, people started noticing a major shift in Jeremy's appearance and mental well-being. It had been an ongoing joke in his comment section about how many lines he was supposedly doing on any given day.
Hey guys, look at this. I'm crashing a fragrance consulting meeting. Since I don't eat food, I can't just leave it there. I wanted to bring them some food, but look what they have, man.
Ich bin die Nummer 1, ich bin der Beste, ich bin der Krasseste. Keiner ist krasser als ich, keiner ist besser als ich. Ich bin Jeremy Fragrance, die Nummer 1 Parfümikone, die den Lehren von Jesus folgt.
Smell of corn. So this is so good smelling. One of the best smells I know from food. It smells sweet, edible, and waxy. I would say it like that.
And I'm eating some eggs, guys. I'm honoring Jesus with that.
In 2022, Jeremy began rapidly aging. The speculation that he was actually on drugs became a lot harder to ignore. And then there was the infamous tonsil stone video.
Power! What was that? Was that something out of my nose? Oh, I coughed something out while screaming power. I'm sorry. Well, that was a bit ugly, but okay. This is the fragrance where my famous video started, where I'm screaming power, because this is so powerful that I was impressed by it. This is my black tie fragrance.
Yes, while recording a TikTok, a tonsil stone literally flew out of Jeremy's mouth on camera. Why he still decided to post that video, we'll never know. But yeah, he's never gonna live that down. Like, he literally still has not lived that down. Also, in 2022, Jeremy randomly announced that he was closing his fragrance brand. The announcement was strange enough, but it turns out he did this without consulting his brother, who was like involved in the business. Jeremy's brother later shared his thoughts on his own channel. And as of today, it's like still pretty unclear what's happening with the fragrance brand. From looking at Reddit forums, it looks like there was a point in time after that where Office for Men was not being sold, but like current day, it is still being sold at like a heavy discount. It seems like they're trying to sell off remaining stock. So it's like really, I don't know, it's still unclear, and I don't know everything. Okay. The downfall accelerated in 2023 when Jeremy appeared at the OMR festival in Hamburg. Now, I had to translate German news articles to learn this information. So I don't know if like I didn't translate it correctly, or like if maybe what was reported isn't as bad as what he actually said, but this caused like a big deal. But he was reported as bragging that he could, quote, fool fans into thinking that he slept with 5 women a day. And that caused immediate backlash. If you're like, that doesn't sound like that big of a deal, I mean, I guess kind of agree with you. Mainly, it was just seen as like super misogynistic. And I guess in their culture, that was like not the norm. Unfortunately, it is in the United States. But it's reported that the crowd, which was like mainly young fans, were very uncomfortable. And this was like super widely reported. Because of this scandal at OMR, Aldi Nord, who was a partner with Jeremy Fragrance, actually distanced themselves from him. A spokesperson for the brand said that his comments were, quote, in no way compatible with the values and attitudes of the group, and that their collaboration had been like a one-off partnership. Sky, which is a German streaming service, had actually partnered with Jeremy at the time for a documentary called Power Baby. At this point, they had refused to end their collaboration with him, which actually caused more backlash because apparently these comments he made really enraged people. German media covered the fallout extensively, and it created this discourse where I guess German reporters were questioning the influence and longevity of like all influencers, but mainly Jeremy Fragrance himself. Around this time, Jeremy also appeared on Celebrity Big Brother. It was super short-lived. He was only there for like 8 days. And during that time, he fasted. Like, he literally did not eat for 8 days. And he made comments like acting like he was being held hostage. I don't know what show he thought he was going on, but anyway, that happened. The real controversy, though, like the thing that was kind of like the nail in the coffin, was when Jeremy was photographed at a gala in New York, the Young Republican something or other, and he was photographed along several prominent far-right figures. These included David Bindels, editor of the AfD-affiliated Deutschland Courier, and Alexander Klein, also known as Alex Malenki, apparently, a leader of Germany's identitarian movement, which has been classified as a far-right extremist group. He also posed for a photo with Austrian far-right populist Gerald Gross. The backlash was immediate. The streaming service Sky, that had like just sided with him, finally dropped him. They like straight up ended their partnership, and the documentary they were filming just was thrown in the trash. Aldi Nord, who had already cut ties with him, they scrapped an ad campaign that featured Jeremy. I guess there was like an old campaign that they still had running they scrapped that. And then Heel Publishing, which was going to release his book, Power Baby, cut ties as well. It was a pretty big deal that he took photos with these people and that he, in general, attended this gala. But, like, especially in Germany, where far-right ideologies are treated with the seriousness they deserve due to the country's, like, obvious history. And then Jeremy's reaction to all of this, his like lack of response, like pretty much canceled him. And his refusal to address any of this has only increased the backlash he's received.
And then a deal exploded because I should have had a big money deal with a German fragrance chain, which would have given me about 300,000 to up to more than $1 million. And it just exploded because I was in a show where I took pictures with multiple people, and one of those guys was a right-wing guy, and I just did selfie, and it was so big that it turned out that the deal was canceled. And so I still wanted to have a certain amount of money, which I thought I get from that deal. So I sold that Ferrari, and that got rid of one of my most important material positions, and at the same time activated in me what I actually stand for, the Christianity, and not for right wing or left wing or down up wing, for Christianity. And so I thought, okay, I really show you what I stand for.
At the end of the day, Jeremy Fragrance remains one of the most chaotic and unpredictable figures on the internet. He's posting constantly and deleting constantly, and somewhere in the chaos, a ton of things have happened that I will probably never see because they're deleted and forgotten about by now. Like just the other day, I took a screenshot of his profile, and then a couple hours later went back to his profile, and all of the videos he had posted that morning were gone. It's like he's playing a game of hide and seek, and we're all supposed to keep up or something. And that's the thing about Jeremy. For all of his controversies and for all of the times that he's posted his Christian devotional, only for me to comment, oh, like when you lied about essaying that woman who sued you.
So the relationship with the gay guy continued. It was a bit fucked up, actually. And I also had stuff with girls. And one of the girls, after I did not want to have contact with her anymore, just like many men are a little bit arrogant after they have sex with a woman. You know, she was very much in love with me, and she says, I love you, I love you, I love you. She says again, I love you, I love you. And I'm like, I'm the cool guy, I don't care, just another girl. And then she writes after 6 months, well, you know what, I will sue you for. I said, what the fuck, stupid woman, not going to respond. And then we keep going, and then she actually tried to do that. So I called the police and said, fuck, this woman is crazy, and I had sex with her, but how should I do that now? And she tries to sue. And then they told me, the police, well, call a lawyer and tell them to them. And then I called the lawyer, and the woman said, oh, one of those kinds, the woman is pissed that you don't want to be with her. Well, I had hard sex with that woman, and all that stuff, but I said, you know, this is stupid, weird shit. It's not possible that any woman on earth that a man has sex with can potentially sue you for if you are not following her guidelines, meaning playing after her rule. Crazy world. So, and there was a time where on the whole world, this Me Too thing was going on. So it was a very critical time. And actually the woman was raped as a kid, and she was pretty tough past. So I said, fuck it, I keep going. And then she actually tried to sue me. And you know, I speak about that chapter of my life because it really hurt me and it really changed me as a human being. And I said, no, it's not possible. She's actually doing it. But I gained more strength than ever in my life. And I said, you know what? This woman tries to do that. I rather go in jail, and I tell the whole world what this woman tried to do with me, to speak about the truth and to make her feel ashamed. The truth doesn't have any sides. Men have sex with women and hard sex with women and all that shit. Truth doesn't know any sides. So I became very strong, very strong. But then the weakness sneaked in when actually a letter of the police came in. He said, you know what, this woman says you did it. And I said, fuck this shit. she's actually trying to do it. So I asked well, now we're getting actually in a bit of a tough spot because this would include a few people that are pretty fucked when I mention their names, but I won't. But there was a person that said, you know what, you have to say this and this. So I said this and this, and the judgment didn't even came. Meaning I lied. And you know what? This changed my life. And I felt like an asshole. And after that, I swore I will never, ever lie again in my life. Done.
Regardless, I can't help but find him so fascinating, like a train wreck.
I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied.
I like to discuss all kinds of subjects, but mainly if I find somebody like generally like fascinating, I tend to want to keep up with them, and I find it entertaining even if I think they're a bad person. I do have my limits though. You'll literally never catch me ever watching Logan Paul or James Charles. Ever. Not once. But yeah, Jeremy Fragrance fits that bill perfectly. So I'll be following along to see what happens next in his story. There's like a small chance that he pulls off like the world's greatest redemption arc, but probably not. But with Jeremy, one thing's for sure. It will literally never, ever be boring. If you're still watching, thank you so much. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit like and please hit that subscribe button, or else I will literally die. Many blessings upon you all, and Merry Christmas, bitch.
#1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
Rock the place, rock the place, rock the place, rock the place, rock.